Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack, a big play. Made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 7, Alabama 0.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Owens. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. It was a foot race, and he won it. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, it's Weigman. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it in 4th down inside their own 40. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Here's the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Simpson. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Long enough and good. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff will be a return. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Weigman. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Miller.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, For me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 21, Alabama 17.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now flanking the quarterback. They'll run it here. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter. not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's second down here. Caught behind the line. It's Green. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it out of the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff again. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right calls.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And the back now goes in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bammer.
Chris, I really think the defense was expecting a pass. Instead, they run it in for the touchdown. They're within 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the national championship. You go for 2, and we've got a tie game.
It's obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score.
42 Spider. 4-2
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The 2nd and incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he make it to the marker? That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Sophomore run down after a nice run. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense going with the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. We spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Now comes the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? The attempt is no good. He missed it. He missed it. And the game remains tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, tied. They strike first in OT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ballgame on the line. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He will not get there. The gamble doesn't work. They still trail by a point. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.